Discretion is advised.
Breaking news, nigga. Breaking news.
Facts don't care about your feelings.
You niggas are crazy! That's racist!
Now on Just One Station, a would-be burglar under surveillance trying to smash his way into a South Florida spy store, but the target was a little trickier than expected here. 7's Katrina Bush is live in Deerfield Beach with the story you'll see on Just One Station. Katrina?
Well, it's no surprise that outside a spy shop, you have cameras in plain view, signs telling you you're being recorded, even a monitor that shows you you're being recorded, but none of that would matter to the guy you're about to see. He tries his best to break into this Deerfield Beach business, but this would-be burglar would fail. He would also be caught on camera.
This is probably the last place you would want to try to burglarize.
Evan Tannenbaum with Spy Spot left with a smashed door and a couple questions for the would-be robber. The big one, why would anyone try to break in here?
We got a whole bunch of surveillance cameras. We got hidden cameras. We also do GPS tracking devices, audio recording devices.
Surveillance cameras are recording as he walks down Hillsborough Boulevard right around 4 a.m. Wednesday before he picked up a rock and turns back for the front door.
And then all we did was he went over to the door, he threw it right against it.
The warning signs are up all around the store, and at one point it looks like he can tell he's on camera, but that doesn't stop him.
And then he comes back, basically kicks the door again, tries to push it with his hands, and then he walks away.
But not before giving the cameras a good look at his face. And now the Spy Spot is hoping someone will recognize this bearded man with a baseball cap and hood and help bring him to justice.
I don't know why you would try to rob a spy store. Guy is probably not the smartest criminal.
And take a look at some of the damage left behind on the front door of the spy shop this morning. We do also want to give you another look at the guy here. If you do recognize him, you can call Broward Crime Stoppers. That number is 954-493-TIPS. Reporting live in Deerfield Beach, Katrina Bush, today in Florida.
Ended the life of a beloved Newton school counselor, and now he will spend the rest of his life in prison. Maggie Daniels was strangled to death inside her apartment in Newton more than 2 years ago. Eyewitness News reporter Dave Faraday learned about the key evidence that solved this brutal crime.
It has been 2.5 years since his arrest, but today Charmin Odom is no longer smiling after pleading guilty to first-degree murder, sexual offense, and kidnapping in Maggie Daniels' death. Her family spoke in court about her impact on others and their loss.
Our lives will never be the same. Our broken hearts will never mend. There is no closure. There is no peace.
Maggie, we love you. We miss you. And we will never forget you.
Police say Charmin Odom was the only neighbor who wouldn't give them a DNA sample. When they checked his cell phone, they found out that he had taken a selfie around the time of the murder. On the photo, they could see a long scratch on his face. Prosecutors say there was clear evidence of a struggle and DNA evidence under Maggie Daniels' fingernails that matched Charmin Odom. Hair samples found on her body also linked him to the crime. Prosecutors say after the sexual assault and strangulation, the killer put her clothes back on and did something else.
Her head had been turned to the side. Her hair had been combed in one uniform direction.
Prior to the judge's sentence, Odom told the family his heart went out to them, but he didn't apologize.
And hopefully, there will be enough justice.
He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole as part of a plea. Maggie Daniels' former students agreed with the prosecutor's decision to avoid a lengthy trial.
Anybody that she came in contact with, she just touched you, and you never forgot her.
Reporting from Newton, I'm Dave Faraday, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.